Hello, my name is Al, and today, doing another investigation. Today, I'm a Idaho fugitive, wanted for murder of wife, mistress, and her daughter. His name is Mike Bollinger. From what the investigation shows, is that here, as it shows here, that he first met Rebecca. Not Rebecca. Nadja here. That Mike was single. So Nadja and her daughter were in. Nadja began dating Mike, and her daughter seemed to also very much enjoy Mike's company. They all got along very well. Eventually, they purchased a house he bought a farm in Idaho. But then one day, Mike's current wife arrived. So it was bizarre, obviously, that it was very surprising, I assume, to the girlfriend and daughter that Mike actually had a wife. Now, no one is sure what happened when she first arrived. But when she did, eventually something broke out, and Mike then killed his wife, girlfriend, and daughter. He then fled the police. It took the police 10 days before they found the bodies dead. They were shot execution style in the back of a barn. Last seen, he was shown at a car dealership buying a new car after he abandoned his on the outskirts of town. So obviously, if you've seen this man, you should immediately call authorities to let them know. Now, I've been wrapping my head around to figure out just how exactly it all went down. The thing is, no one heard any gunshots when it happened, and they only have a 5-acre backyard, and in the videos it shows that they literally have a neighbor like 1 acre to the left and right. They are very close, so someone should have heard gunshots if they were home. So either someone did hear gunshots and just haven't come forth yet, but of course, living pretty far out in the country, people could just think that the gunshots they heard were perhaps, hunting and such. I remember when I lived out in the country that there was gunshots like every day. You couldn't keep track of how many you heard each day. You'd think, oh, hunter. Maybe people just practicing shooting. Simple as that. And so, no one would really think that this one day when it did happen, when someone was killed, that it was gunshots. Probably most likely people just don't remember hearing them that day. They just learned to tune out always. So after he escaped and purchased the car, we have yet to find out where he's been going to. He was still in Idaho when he purchased the new car, but by now he could be anywhere. I believe he's still in the country, so that's good. It seems bizarre that... So he purchased the farm in Idaho, and then his wife just so happened to pop up one day. They were still in a relationship and everything. Apparently they just lived in separate houses, I believe. No one's entirely sure about their relationship, just because no one knew. His wife just popped up, she was killed by her husband, and just bizarre. it does seem questionable on to why he killed. Why would he kill them though? Just all of a sudden. That's just what I cannot figure out. Why is it? I mean, sure, it's like an awkward scenario, you know. Your wife has found you've been cheating on her, you know, and your girlfriend finds out you have a wife. But that leads directly to killing? I just don't think so. Unless he's secretly a very controlling person, and seeing all of this tumble down on him like this, it really just drove him mad. That is a possibility, but unlikely. So then, what caused a sudden outburst of anger to kill those 3 people? Was it perhaps he was scared of something that they had on him? No. He gains nothing from this. If anything, he loses more than what he could have done if they were to divorce and everything. He loses more this way. So, just out of a possibility, the best scenario I can think of is, what if, this is the big what if, he had a 3rd family. Perhaps after that scenario broke out, but being double lives is already hard enough, let alone triple. So how could you pull that off? I mean, for one thing, apparently he lived by himself, so his wife and him live separate. So if it is possible that he had a 3rd wife and he just lived separate as well, that could be why. Now, real question is, where could he be now? If he does have a 3rd wife or girlfriend, then it is possible they still live out in Idaho. Perhaps they live super far out in the real boonies of it, like in the woods. The police were worried that when he first escaped that he might be attacked by bears. But then they saw him at the dealership, so they knew he's still alive. So, but still, it is possible that if he does have a 3rd life, that he's now living there out in the sticks somewhere. I hate just leaving it at that because it's just so many unanswered questions, but that's the best I can give it right now. Let me know if you can think of anything else. Till then, my name is All. Goodbye.